per man.
Right, and I said I'll tell you top 3. Then you got to tune in for the rest. You know what I mean? Women don't know how to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When I say shut the fuck up, I really mean it verbatim, exactly how I'm saying it. Shut the fuck up. Like, and I'm saying we, because me personally, I like to date a certain type of caliber of man. You know what I'm saying? And when you dating that type of caliber of man, he don't want to hear all of that. Especially when he paying the bills and he taking care of you and he keeping you up to how you want. And what I'm saying, and I'm not talking, let me finish. And I'm not talking about because you're an invalid, because you can't pay your own bills, because I come maintenance already. He didn't get me like this. He didn't put me in position. I was already bossed up. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, he's doing his duties as a man. Meaning I don't got to ask him to do the things that he's supposed to do. I don't got to tell him I need. He's already doing it. Just being a man. I'm not talking a trick. I'm not talking about no goofy shit. I'm talking about a nigga saying, I like you. I'm pursuing you. And because I got it, I want to make sure you good too. Because what kind of man would I be to be around you and see you struggle? Not that you're struggling, but I can help you get it easier. That's the type of men I'm used to. And that's the type of men I attract. So when you dating that type of man, you gotta know when to be quiet. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes I wanna be that independent. No, I talk to a broke nigga like that. You don't talk to a nigga that can change your life tomorrow like that.
Facts. And as much as, you know, I've seen a few of her videos in the past, and a lot of people disagree. I don't even know what her name is. A lot of people disagree with what she says, but it's certain women who haven't dated a man of high caliber, or as we would say, high value man, and they're used to talking to dudes any kind of way, and the dude running back to him because this may be his first time dating someone based off how she looks, someone pretty, someone sexy, one of these IG girls, and she's just used to talking to dudes however, you know what I'm saying? But a man who, and I hate to say when you talk about a man who knows his worth, a man who knows who he is, he's got resources, he's making that bread, he don't have no time for no BS. I think he wants a woman, unless she's just not used to anything, she normally knows where she'll stand at just by talking to him. Just the aura when she's talking to this guy. Like when you deal with a woman and you notice that she's slick at the mouth, that she says certain things, you can just cut that off immediately. And a lot of there are some women who mess it up because they think they can do certain things and they get ghosted by these dudes. Because they really, at the end of the day, and that's how men, and that's my definition of a high value man, is a dude who has resources and can change your life. A highly successful man who is on his purpose, doing his thing. Not only you can see where I'm at, but I can actually change your life. But you used to dealing with dudes who you trying to change their life, or hoping that you can help them out in certain ways. So you can talk to them, however, because they're dependent on you, or they kissing your ass and running behind you, blowing your phone up, so on and so forth. So yeah, most definitely, I think no dude that's really on his grind is really doing his thing is gonna let a woman talk to him like that anyway. And I think that energy comes out.
That is true. I agree with that.
Because if you knew everything, you wouldn't be in my face.
So what's the second thing?
Second thing is, be open. Be open to change.
Explain.
Be open. I never had calamari before. Don't say, I don't like that. I don't eat that. Try it. Okay. Try it more than once.
I mean, she's talking to these girls, you know, sound like she's talking to girls straight from hood, ratchet girls is what she's talking to. You know what I'm saying? But if you have to, which guys can culture women just like women can culture some guys. But if you already that dude that's well-traveled, knowledgeable, cultured, and things like that, and you take a woman someplace, or you decide to spend a little and she's, you know, contentious to what it is that you're trying to do or has an argument about it, I mean, that you can express what you do and don't like, but just to be, you know, in complete opposition, you know what you can do.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about the calamari. Try, I never been here. Go to another state. Go to another country. Try on the different designer, whatever it is he's introducing you to, don't be so quick to say, no, I don't do that. That's not my thing. Because the stereotype, we quick to be like, men love Spanish women, and they love because they're submissive, right? The Spanish woman got attitude. She's checking her man too. She's putting him in his place too, but it's the way you do it. You can't, as black women, and I'm taking responsibility, we tend to belittle our men. You understand what I'm saying? And say, oh, nah, you done fucked up, and because he did one thing wrong, or he can't meet the standards of today for you, you know what I'm saying? You're like, well, you ain't shit, and you da-da-da, but you forgot what he did for you a month ago, and a week ago, and 2 weeks ago. We forget to be appreciative.
Don't worry about the Spanish women like that, too.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand? I'm dating a guy who, I watch his 2-year-old daughter, she's going through the terrible too. She's screaming, she's throwing temper tantrums in the store, she's going crazy. Me, I'm ready to be like, yo, tap her up and put her somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? Him, he's like, he got this thing where he's like, 1, they count to 3, she chills the fuck out, and I had to look at him this morning and I said, yo, you're an amazing father. You're an amazing father. So when we try to tell a man or a person we dating, like, yo, he don't never wash the dishes, you need to start washing the dishes. No, he don't want his mama. He don't want to fuck his mama. How about you say, look, babe, I appreciate how much you've been taking care.
I think that's the number one complaint with dudes and women a lot of times is a whiner. A woman that's always complaining, a woman that's always nagging. And that goes back to the first thing she says, that won't be quiet. And like I said, fellas, you don't have to tolerate this. There's nothing, you don't have to get abusive. You don't have to get violent. Your silence says enough, man. And a lot of you dudes need to learn this, man. You want to go back and forth with a woman. That's not what men do. Men don't argue. Trust me, men don't argue. Women argue. All right? You let, if she don't want to get with your program, I mean, you keep it moving, man. Your silence is enough. Your silence should be deafening to make her act right, if that's the case. And if she's like this, you might not want to be with a woman like this anyway. Even if it is for smashing purposes, there's still gonna be trouble coming with that.
Everything around the house, you're amazing. You know what? I think that we should just pick days where you wash the dishes and I wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're busy and I'm busy. Appreciate what he does. Let him know we don't let our men know we appreciate, but we want them to tell us, because I know I appreciate a nigga waking up every day and nigga tell me I'm beautiful and I'm amazing and I'm dope.
So what's the third thing, sis? The third thing.
You gotta suck her dick.
You gotta suck her dick? We know I'm doing that. Right there.
And I want to add 4 to it. I want to add 4 to it. You gotta suck good dick. Like, we think it's all about fucking a nigga good. Niggas like good head. They like that shit without no mouth, without no lips, without no. No, I'm not talking about the teeth. I mean literal mouth. Like, don't come.
That's that wireless joint.
Playing like, bitch, I don't want to hear that you tired. Like, I've been tired, sleep, dead in my sleep. You like, yo, come here, come suck my dick. Nigga, don't want to hear, I'm tired, babe, right now. No, you be like this. That's it.